Howdy guys, I'm back with more Path of Exile, the Fall of Oriath. I just entered the slums of Act 3. Yesterday I finished up Act 2 finally. Took me forever. And, I just started Act 3, so I don't really plan on finishing it today, but let's see how far I can get. Last time I got a really good axe. You see me running around here like one-shotting everything. I got a really amazing weapon that I just like haven't been able to shut up about because I guess I'm probably not going to replace it for like 20 levels or something with my luck. Still doing solo self-found in the Harbinger League. I haven't been too lucky with drops other than this axe. I usually feel like I've gotten a unique item by now, but no such luck. But I'm sure that's fine. I would rather get a cool unique item much later on than early on. Alright, grounded, quarantined, quarters of balance, elemental equilibrium, lightning resist, and quantity of items. Alright. Let's go check out the little Vol area here. Ooh, this one also looks pretty crazy. Do we have... Oh, okay, I thought this was like a Harbinger or something here with all this, like, goofy writing on the ground or something. That's neat looking. Alright, so let's see what we've got in here. Are there... Oh, look, I guess I'm going the wrong way. Do I need to go just right here? Am I already at the boss person? Is it really just right here? My gosh, this is like the shortest Fall area, side area ever. Alright, let's try not to die to this guy. There we go, and he even gave me a follower. What a nice guy. Alright, portal scroll, a rapier, a Vol orb, and Vol double strike. Performs 2 fast attacks with your main hand melee weapon and summons your double for a duration to continuously blah blah blah. Is that something I should play around with, I wonder? Do I have a socket for it? Can I even... why not? Why don't I go ahead and play with it? Why not? It's a little Vol side skill, and I've got a ton of free slots because I have no idea what I'm doing. I was to wither away in darkness. My queen has brought me into that light. I would have lived in ugliness. Now I may die in beauty. Someone trying to... Another Vol trying to live forever or something, I guess? I don't know. Alright, so these slums is honestly probably still going to be one of my least favorite areas. If the sewers are as condensed as it sounds, the sewers aren't going to be too bad, but I'm still probably going to wander... Oh! Did I seriously just find the crematorium before I found the sewers in the slums? I think I did. Well, okay, I guess I shouldn't complain then if, I found the crematorium that fast. Never mind, it usually takes me an hour to find the darned place. I think that took me less than 5 minutes with a vault side area to boot. Alright, the waypoint, and gosh. Alright, well I can't complain. I'm pretty... was there always a bunch of screaming in the crematorium? I don't think there was that. There always that screaming there. I don't know. I don't know if that screaming when I entered has always been here and I've never noticed it before because I'm always running my mouth, or if that's always been there because that was pretty freaky. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. Man, ooh.
A chest of goods hides many challenges, but one goes unseen, even to the wise.
Oh man, I didn't get anything out of that, just a bunch of junkaroni. I don't think any of this is really gonna be any good. Oh, that flask is not bad. I guess I should take that if nothing else, and probably the rustic sash. I can always upgrade that or something. I don't have very many of these I don't feel like I've been getting... Ooh. Wow. that got bad. Well, I mean, the instant recovery is nice, I guess. I don't know about that. That was kind of a bummer. Alright, well, whatever. I can always use an orb to change it up again if I really wanted to. Alright, I guess I could grab this one and try seeing what my upgrade for that would be. And reduced amount, instant recovery, minions. Oh my gosh, I'm wasting all my orbs on like garbage flasks. I know I could like re-roll them, but I don't have any of those orbs with me at the moment, and honestly I'm not sure if I should be wasting my orbs on this because I have so few. Really feel like I've been hurting on currency in this one in a lot of ways. Like I only have like 15 portal scrolls. Like what the heck's going on with the portal scrolls? I really haven't seen a lot of those. So my trial's over there. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I need to go down this way. The trial seems to be in a weird spot in here. I thought it was always more along the walls. It looks like it's smack dab in the middle, maybe? How do I get over there? Maybe I need to go completely around? I'm not really sure how to get over there. I don't really see a route over there. And of course I'm just not looking at where I'm going. I'm just staring at this. Whoopsie. Of course, it takes me longer to figure out where I'm going in the crematorium than it took me to actually get to the crematorium. I'm gonna be mad if there's like nowhere to go over here. Would have been faster for me to teleport back to town and just waypoint here than run, I'm sure, but like I said, very few portal scrolls. Alright, let's see. I am... Where am I? Okay, I am working my way over to all of the two-handed goodies right there. Not sure if I need Spirit Voids, so I'm just going here and I'm going to head down and get some of this two-handed stuff, and I'm going to be a real monster with this big beefy weapon that I have. Alright, so let's see if the trial is over here. I feel like I'm on the right path now, maybe? Hopefully. I think I am. Ooh, here we go. Let me open these up. Two chests next to each other. Not bad, not bad. Alright, here we go. I think this is... Oh! What the heck? That was weird. I think I had a lag spike or something. My latency blows.
On the night of 1,000 ribbons, our finest city burned. It burned with fires lit by cruelty and neglect. It burned with shame for giving the title of emperor to a man who did not deserve it.
And he was inbred. That's what I read anyhow. Alright, so that door is locked. Oh, there's a lever over here. Ugh. Can I just get across this without waiting on the fire? I can. Good. The fire one is by far the most annoying trial. Still, I do not care. It's... Ooh, gosh, my mana flasks are horrible. I really need a new one. I didn't realize that I let him get that bad off. There we go. That's not even worth keeping. I'm just gonna throw it on the ground. Alright, here is the other lever. And can I do it? Oh, I shouldn't, but I did. Oh, alright, easy enough, easy enough. And there's a little friend right here that gave me a new weapon at the end, too.
Allow your wisdom to be tempered by the flames of the past.
Alright, so I have 2 more to go, and in a few levels, I guess I will be doing the labyrinth, huh? So I guess level 32, so 6 more levels, so probably enough to get through Act 3 and maybe grind a little bit in Dried Lake. I don't know if I need to grind or not. I'm not sure about how the pacing is. I had a friend tell me that Act 4 was a bit of a challenge, so I guess I'll have to wait and see when I'm how it goes when I'm there. I'm not really sure how my defenses are going to work out since there's no more cruel and merciless. I didn't really think too much about what I'm going to do about my resistances, which are really bad right now anyway. I'm not sure if like it's going to have the same penalty as I go along in like in the different acts, or just how that's going to work. I'm kind of curious, but I guess I'll see in due time. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about how durable I'm going to be. I'm, just not sure what the pacing is or where my resistances should be at certain points in the game since I don't have, since I just haven't been there yet. I guess I'll find out soon enough, huh? Alright. Ooh, challenge complete, clear Vol side area. I didn't realize that was a challenge. I haven't used my goofy Vol double strike yet. Vol Grace. Ooh. Casts a temp aura that grants you and your allies the ability to dodge attacks and spells. I don't know about that one, and I don't have a slot for it. I was gonna put it in for laughs, but I haven't even tried my goofy double strike, which I'm sure is complete garbage. Average damage 489, and then Sunder. Yeah, I don't even think that's worth using. I probably would be better off just, even for laughs, using Vol Grace instead of that. I can at least get something out of that, I guess.
I
Alright.
believe in
Oh,
traveling
nope.
light.
I believe in traveling light. Hold on, I want to go read this letter real quick. I should have drawn the last breath from him, yet all I did was draw his blood. Doriani will take my head in the morning, and I have my shaking hands to thank for it. What? Friggin' Vol, man. What a time and place to be alive. Ugh. Alright, I think I should just... Oh, no, I should probably keep those in case I need to re-roll them. I was just trying to see if I can make room for this. There we can go. I can. Alright, onward for a little bit. Let's see, so I've run into 2 Vol side areas. Okay, so I'm thinking this side of the map is empty, so I probably actually am better off portaling back to town. And, just teleporting to the crematorium instead of walking all the way back, and this way I can offload my very full inventory that I'm apparently never going to clean out because I'm a messy girl. Alright, I at least have a spot for all my gems. There we go. Alright, and then I'll put my currency there. They need to expand these out like one more. Like, look, you can put it there. You can put one there. Come on, man. Come on. Alright, I'm just kidding. Okay, so back to the crematorium. We're looking for Tolman. Unfortunately, I think it was Tolman that was shrieking right at the beginning of entering this place. Ugh. Alright, so I will be back when I get a bit closer to where I need to be since I've already killed all this. Alright, looks like I've made it to Tolman. It wasn't too far from where I
That
was.
somber expression doesn't become those fetching features at all. Cheer up and dance with me.
Alright, Piety being cringy as usual. Oh wow, just bam, like that, a Chaos Orb. Awesome, awesome,
Enough of
awesome.
this.
Yep, enough. You should... I like how she teleports away with no health. Alright, whatever. So here's Tolman, and I'm guessing all of this is his blood. Poor little guy has all of this hooked up to him. There looks like the blackguards are dead all around him. What a shame. Tolman's bracelet, a craftsman's ode to fresh hope, a new love. Poor Clarissa. How do you break someone's spirit? Tear the lovers apart. That's how you do it. Clarissa, I've got some really bad news for you, and you're not going to want to hear it. I'm so sorry.
Poor Tolman. I made this bracelet for him when he first arrived here. Idiot said he'd never take it off. I called him a liar. He didn't, though. Not once. I need to give you something. I asked a lot of you out there in the slums. More than I should have. You tried. And that's all we exiles can ever hope to do.
Alright, she's gonna give me the keys now. To enter a city's bowels is to be privy to its best kept secrets. Thank you very much for that.
Those keys unlock the gates to the sewers. Tolman found them. Figure that in the worst of times, people will hide their wealth in the worst of places. We were never game to test his theory. Not with the Undying down there. But you're strong. Stronger than any of us here. I don't think you need to fear the dark.
Especially with my big beefy weapon, no fear here. Tell me about Tolman now.
Sorry, I need some more time to think. We'll talk soon, I promise.
Well, apparently the
Bye.
Duelist is supposed to be pretty handsome, not really my type, but I'm sure he can make you forget about all your pain, Clarissa. Alright, Grigor.
I no longer dream when I sleep. I have a nightmare. The same nightmare over and over. The mirror. It's never my reflection looking back. The first time that mirror appeared to me, it was Cole I saw. A rapist from Oriath I had the displeasure of sharing a pen with in Gravisius' stockade. Piety took him for her experiments, and that night I saw her handiwork while I slept. This time it was Tolman, flesh dried to leather, organs shrunk to husks, blood trickling through his skeleton like red dust in an hourglass. It's Piety's gift to me, that mirror. At least I won't be seeing Clarissa the next time I look into it. Make sure it's not you I see either.
Yeah.
I walked halfway across this forsaken continent because of an ode. Of jewels and eternity, it's called. For twinkled promises of jewels and eternity, the Gemling Queen gave her heart and body to the King of Shades for one more day in the sun. The last day in the sun. That's but a portion of the full epic. The Gemling Queen lived, and she's the enigma behind the fall of the Ezomites and the Eternals both. Look to the Solaris Temple to the northeast. Find the Gemling Queen's remains before Piety does, and destroy them.
Alright, so we're gonna go
Now you must leave me.
destroy a Gemling Queen. But first I gotta talk to Maramoa and Hargan here.
Tolman's dead then. Another victim of Piety's cruelty. Perhaps he escaped lightly. Look upon Grigor to see what life entails under Piety's influence. I give you this, in recognition of all that you have done for us. We shall mourn Tolman's death as we shall treasure Clarissa's life.
Alright, what are you gonna give me here? Warlord's Mark, Poacher's Mark, Grace, which I just got, Vol Grace. Curses all targets in an area, make them more vulnerable to stuns, leech life, and mana. Less evasive. That might be okay, I guess. I don't really know. I'm probably not really going to use any of these. I don't really have any slots anyhow.
General Gravisius demands absolute obedience from his blackguards, meaning he's surrounded himself with cowards and lackwits unable to lift a finger without orders. If you are able, traverse the river and murder Gravisius in his own barracks. You'll be ripping the very mind from the skulls of our enemies.
Absolutely. And especially because I think this is the reward that gives me Cyclone, so I definitely want to do that before anything else. But before I do even that, I'm going to finish talking to Maramoa. Let's talk about Tolman.
Clarissa will weep for Tolman. She must. The cloud is darkest before the rain.
Yeah, and there's not really a whole lot of strapping young lads in the Sarn city to take his place, so... Well, not that it would take his place, but I think Clarissa's gonna be sad and lonely for some time. How about well, unless she wants to hook up with Grigor or the shady merchant over here.
Grigor straddles two worlds. One foot planted on this soil, one in the dirt of spirit and shadow. When you speak with him, be sure to know from which world his words arise.
I would really like to get Grigor and Navali drunk and have them play drinking games together. I think that they would be interesting to just listen to. Alright, the Purity Rebellion.
It's an often told story among the Karui. how Vol of Thebris bent his knee to my ancestor King Kaum and promised freedom in return for war, while Vol raised his Purity Rebellion in the heart of the Empire. Kaum took Lord Lion-Eye's head and the southern coast all the way to the Siren's Cove. It was the greatest conquest the Karui had ever seen.
Alright, how about crossing the river?
If I knew how to cross the river safely, I'd be wearing Gravicius's head on my belt.
You're so funny. You're welcome to come
Goodbye.
with me, Maramo. I wouldn't mind having a spicy lady like this fighting with me. Alright, Hargan.
I'll miss a boy. He was always up for a laugh, whether it was at his expense or not. But I wouldn't miss that Clarissa more. Hargan's the name, by the way, and it's my honour to welcome you to Dirty Old Sun, the metropolis of opportunity. The opportunity to make something of yourself, or the opportunity to have a very messy death. Victaria was a poet what ended up leading a rebellion, right under the nose of Emperor Chittis. But here's what really interests me. Our wordsmith was quite the talented larcenist as well. Pulled off the heist of the century, in the name of the people, of course. 3 finely crafted platinum busts, commissioned by Chittis for his favourite trio of generals. Victario and his cobbers hold up in the sewers. Now that you have Clarissa's keys, perhaps you'd be inclined to search out those heroic busts for me. I'm sure I can make it well worth your while.
Seems like people would need food or weapons, or maybe to even melt down the platinum busts to make platinum weapons. I'm not even sure if platinum would make a good weapon, but it seems kind of silly to be chasing shiny things when, you know, the dead are rising up all around us. But hey, that's just me and my thoughts, right? Alright, tell me about your thoughts on Clarissa. You got a bit of a crush there?
I was Clarissa's guardian angel back in Oriath.
I'm sure you
Put
were.
food on the table in return for a bit of light work. I try to keep her out of trouble as best I can here, but San's full of secrets, and Clarissa's full of curiosity.
Okay, he's just more of a fatherly figure. You're not really crushing on her, I think.
She's just so ample, is our
Ample?
Marimore. In my mind, you'll find no saucier specimen of womanhood. It's the tattoos and that fancy talk she does. Intoxicating. She's a cool one, though.
Well, he's honest that she is a pretty cool lady. How about Grigor? I'm guessing you're not too cool with him, huh?
I can't imagine what that poor bastard's been through. It's a miracle Gregor hasn't completely lost his mind. Granted, he's lost 1 or 2 pieces along the way, but there's still plenty that's worth listening to.
1 or 2 pieces, good grief.
Gravicius is the mailed and bloodied right hand of Dominus. And I thought the Templar were meant to be spiritual men of deepest humanity. You notice the sarcasm in my tone, right? Had to smuggle a fellow out of Theopolis once. Got a bit too friendly with Gravicius's wife, he did. Every blackguard was out on the streets looking for him, so I had to think lateral-like. We took to the drains and didn't put our heads above the pavement until we sniffed the sea. A grubby bloody job it was, but worth it for the coin he paid. You want a piece of Gravicius? Sometimes the only way up is down.
Oh ho ho. Alright, and the Purity Rebellion.
I'm no history scholar, but I know that Emperor Chittis was overthrown by Vol of Thebris in the so-called Purity Rebellion. But Vol had the shortest reign of any internal emperor. A cataclysm sort of that.
Alright, good information there. I guess Hargan's not all that bad. It just kind of baffles me that he wants these. Well, I guess there's not really a whole lot of fancy stuff around the city. It's been completely ruined, right? So, I don't know, maybe a few platinum busts will liven the place up. So, I have no clue where to look for the sewers, because usually they were just right outside of town. Ooh, that might be something. I need a helmet upgrade, so I'm gonna grab that. Ah, looks like they're just up here, so the sewer is still right outside town. My. I'm really happy with how close everything was. I didn't feel like I had to spend half an hour wandering aimlessly through the slums to find everything. I'm pretty elated by that. Alright, so I'm really eager to see how the sewers are now. I hear that I don't have to go a million different places to get all the busts, and that they're all right in here. So let's see if there's any truth to that. I surely hope so, because if I don't have to make 5,000 trips down here, I am beyond happy about it. I'm very happy about it. In fact, how does the... I guess there's... Oops, I'm like swinging the wrong way. I'm looking at the map here. I'm guessing that's probably... Is that going to still be blocked off? Or what's going to happen here? I don't know. Alright, let's kill these guys here. Here's bust number 1. Bust of Hector Titusius. The Emperor honors Hector Titusius as supreme servant. Strength and purpose is strength indeed. Alright, so I guess the other two are still in here. It says find the 2 remaining platinum busts, so I guess I might as well look around for them. It looks a lot more interesting in here with the water, like, improvements, so not really sure. I don't think I'm walking through necessarily clean water, but it looks kind of like oil on it. Oh, yeah, here we go, the undying blockage. So, still cut off over there, and here is our waypoint. Thank goodness I'm not wandering all over the place for that. And looks like I got another quest up here, so I'm guessing this is the other or one of the two busts left. Let's get this guy too. Alright, if oh my gosh, the bust of Gaius Centauri. The Emperor honors Gaius Centauri as supreme servant. A man's thoughts are his shackles. A man's thoughts are his wings. How profound. That is true. I kind of like that. You know, they're your shackles because a lot of... I don't really know how to interpret that. Like, let's see, how could they be your shackles? I guess if you get so caught up in one idea or one belief, or you spend so much time trying to pursue something, it could be shackling, but it's also, you know, your thoughts are your wings, because, you know, they can, you know, people can imprison your body, cut off your limbs, but no one can take your thoughts from you. I mean, unless they, I guess, medicate them out of you. I'm not sure. I don't know. I shouldn't talk about philosophical things. I'm too dumb for it. I like to keep it simple. Oh yeah, I think I say this every single time. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to actually look at this, and then I forget. Whoops. Alright, I've got like 20 pages worth of help pages I still haven't looked at. I don't remember until the thing yells at me. Alright, look at this. 12% increased physical damage and damage with ailments while using a two-handed weapon. I'm thinking I should probably... I guess I should probably go this way first and get Wrecking Ball first? I'm not really sure. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to get them both eventually anyway, but feels really good to be getting a bunch of cool damage stuff. You know, the other 2 times I played Duelist, I was playing a tankier one, so, you know, I was mostly looking at ways to stay alive. It's fun to look at all the ways to kill stuff, you know? Alright, so that is probably going to be a bit of an upgrade, though I'm a little bit shy about using more of these. More recovery one on low life, whatever. I don't have very many of those orbs left, so I don't really want to keep upgrading things, because I know I'm going to need them as currency as well. Alright, so there is the marketplace. Awesome. I'm not going to have to wander around a million areas, but I did miss out on a bust, so I'm going to look around a little bit until I find it. Alright, I found a shrine or something over here, so I'm guessing maybe it's nearby. Massive shrine, my favorite. Look at me just leaping into battle 3 times the size of everything else. This is the best. I just want this, like, permanently. Can I have this as a permanent buff, please? Thanks. I would like that very much. Alright, here we go. Our last bus is just over there, so nice and easy. I am definitely a fan of these sewer changes. This is I guess it's not right over here. It's up and around. I got trolled. Well, still, even without being trolled, the sewer changes are just divine. I am really, really happy about this because, dear God, I hated the sewers so much. So, very, very happy that they did this. So happy. The bust of Marcius Lioni. The Emperor honors Marcius Lioni as supreme servant. The road to glory is paved with sacrifice. Alright, so I'm gonna go get out of here, and I think I'm gonna hold on to these busts for a second. I don't think Hargan needs them immediately. So I'll see you guys in the marketplace. Alrighty, just zoned into the marketplace here. Also, I guess, so I guess is the warehouse gone or what? I'm a little bit confused by Act 3 right now. I mean, not that I'm trying to complain, it's just this is all so different and strange, you know. I kind of wonder how long they spent on Act 3 moving everything around. Like, I'm just curious, like, man hours, how long all of this revamping to the act actually took. I mean, was it a matter of cut and pasting a couple of things, or did it actually take a long time to like reprogram everything? Like, I would love to be a little fly on the wall. Like, I've said this before, but I'd love to be a little fly on the wall during the development process, you know. Just, you know, the idea is people must bounce off one another, you know, what they say to each other, what they account for, and then what they actually do. I think it's all very interesting. I really, really do. I think it's cool. But, you know, I know you can look up some things on YouTube, like I've looked up, you know, the very early versions of Path of Exile, and it's really cool to see how much it's changed, even from its very, very beginnings. And, you know, it's changed so much between 2.6 and now. I mean, it's really amazing how much exactly has all changed. Like, I can't wait to see what else there's going to be. Like, what's, you know, they're not going to stop with Oriath. What is 4.0 going to hold? What kind of features, what kind of changes, what kinds of improvements? I mean, I know that's not going to be for probably at least 2 years or so, but, you know, it's fun to think about anyway. You know, what else could they add? We got new acts, we got new gems. Ooh, the catacombs. Okay, well, I'm right here. I might as well go ahead and go on in and do the trial in here. Is, I think I have, don't I have one more after this in the hedge maze? I think I have one more. Oh, okay, I can, oh, is it a Harbinger? Okay, it is. Someone was actually, like, deciphering the symbols. Like, I don't want to stand here and try to figure them out because I'll die, but I found a post on the forums where, like, I think, well, now I can't even see him. I was going to go over there and try to mouse over him again, and, but yeah, there was someone that was trying to, like, figure out what some of the symbols meant. Like, some mean fire, some mean, like, movement, explosion. Pretty cool. Like, so these symbols actually, like, probably mean something. They're not just a bunch of ridiculous nonsense gibberish, right? There's actually something there. Ooh, creepy to think about. Alright, ancient graffiti. There is
nothing eternal in this empire of ours, but the names of our day that shall be revered or reviled in the centuries to come. You die rather well.
Wow, the Duelist is so rude. We were totally just listening to some graffiti here, and the Duelist just has to be like, oh, you die rather well. It's like, dude, how many thousands of monsters have you killed by now? I don't really think we're at the point where you need to say anything witty. You have nothing new to say now, Duelist. Shut up! I know I can turn the dialogue and all that stuff off. I like to give the poor guy a hard time. He seems a little full of himself. I don't know. He's got confidence, I guess. It's not being full of yourself, it's confidence, right? 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 Yeah, it's confidence. Anyhow, oh, we've got a new friend over here.
Let me bend your ear for a moment.
He loves bending ears. Vegan has an ear fetish. Is that a thing? Can people have an ear fetish? I don't think I've ever heard of one. I don't even know what it would be called. Like, well, an audiophile is music. Someone that loves music, I guess. So what would be an earophile? I don't know. I'm clearing out the area so I can talk to him without skeletons shambling over and kicking me in the face. Alright, Vegan the Weapon Master.
You've the look of someone spoiling for a fight. Takes one to know one, you see. So here's how this works. You take a crack at me, your very best shot. I win, you die. You win, and I'm not actually sure, to tell the truth. Doesn't happen very often. Are you game?
Of course, I'm a duelist. I live for the grand fight. Begin. Alright, boom, 2, 3, 4. I think I got. Did I get him in 4 or 5? I wasn't counting as well as I should have been.
Now that was a proper challenge.
Not really.
Well played, Exile. Well played. Come and have a chinwag with me in the San encampment sometime. I reckon we should get to know each other better.
A chinwag? A chinwag. I don't like how that sounds. It just sounds weird to me. I mean, I've heard it before, obviously, but it's I don't know. Are there like, I have just I know they sound weird, but there's just certain phrases that bother me, and for some reason that's one of them. You know what else I hate, and this is going to be completely random, I'm sorry. I hate when people say, like, they're getting back into the swing of things.
I
like,
believe in traveling light.
I hate getting into the swing of things. The swing of things sucks. Holy moly. That is a lot of fire resistance, and I am so totally hurting on fire resistance, so can I click? I have to put this on, basically. I don't want to give up that lightning, that raptor knuckle. I definitely want to keep that, but I think I've been going bananas on my gems, so I'm probably not going to be able to. I will lose Leap Strike and my little aura if I put that on, because I'm not going to have the intelligence because I can't stop leveling things up. You know, I've got 10 fingers. Why can't I have 10 rings? This is stupid. I'm kidding. Calm down. Alright, I really don't want to take that one off, but I think I'm probably going to have to buy a new leap slam that's not so high level. I know I kept leveling it up and I shouldn't have been. You know, it might be, is it the support skill that's, I really want to use this. That's really quite a bit of fire resistance. I don't want to get rid of that one because then I'll lose all my lightning resistance, but I do feel like fire resistance is more important right now. Well, I'll put that on, and I'm gonna put that there, and I really gotta chill out with leveling my darned gems until I can, like I said, maybe I should just go ahead and buy new copies of those gems since I've already screwed it up. They're leveled up. Maybe now I have this. I doubt it. I was gonna say maybe now I have the stats, but I doubt it. I'm high enough level to use Cyclone now, I believe, so you know, I'm just gonna check. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, I forgot I didn't even put my aura back on like a dingus. Alright, so why don't I go ahead and go down this way first, and maybe I just need to stop leveling my gems. Let's see, Ancestral Protector and Onslaught Support. Those are probably fine to level up. It's Leap Slam and Herald of Ash that I think I'm having trouble with, or that I am having trouble with. So I know I had this problem in my first playthrough with my witch where I've just like go crazy with leveling stuff, but yeah, you know, I don't know, I'm just not really looking when I'm clicking on them, just like, yeah, sure, I want to level that up, you know, I don't really think, and I really need to probably spend more time thinking about what I'm doing instead of just doing whatever, right? So, it's fine. I'll just buy either... I don't think I'm close enough to grabbing like an... Yeah, I'm not really close to a stat node in my passive tree to kind of fix my situation here, so it's fine. It's not the end of the world. But you know, I think I am actually gonna go back to town real quick and offload my inventory because I'm getting a bunch of recipe stuff, and then I think I am actually going to change that ring up, so I'll be back in a jiffy. Alright, I'm an idiot. I had Herald of Ash in there, which meant I couldn't use that because I couldn't use the item because I'm too dumb to use Herald of Ash. It's only 18 intelligence so for the level 1, so it wasn't even me over-leveling my gem. I'm just actually too stupid to use Herald of Ash. Alright, alright.
An emperor cannot allow himself to become buried in the shadowed vaults of self-doubt. Cannot allow thoughts of imagined disaster to spin about inside his mind like so many strife-splintered wheels. An emperor navigates his way through the terrors of perplexity with his eyes set firmly on the rising sun.
Didn't even get to listen to the poor guy because I was too busy derping so hard. Sorry about that. I think that was almost my first death. Yeah, I haven't died yet. That was almost my first death, just walking with the flying, rotating blades there. I was just walking it like it was my dog. Like, come on, boy, let's go for a walk. Come on, who's a good boy? You are, you are.
An emperor must bear 2 blades. Hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
Awesome. Alright, so I think I'm done in the catacombs for now, so back to the encampment and let's spend some time talking to our new friend Vagan and turning in those busts,
The Beatles poet could hide us spoils from Chitters, but not from us, eh? I knew you was the exile for the job. I'm sure you've been more than compensated already from Victario's stockpiles, but here's a little extra. Care of something I found under a dead man's bed. Why? Just because I like you.
Well, aren't you just so sweet? Thank you. Here, I've got something for you. Have an ornate sword. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, and now I'm well into here. I'll be able to get Wrecking Ball next level. I'm gonna be a monster. Alright, Vagan?
Fighting is a necessity here in Rayclast. It comes straight after breathing and right before eating on the how do I keep myself alive today list. Which reminds me, anytime you feel like a little pre-breakfast tussle, come and find me out there in San. I'll be happy to kick the sleep out of your eyes. Oh, and I'm not just good at killing people, you know. I'm also good at making things that kill people. It's a little hobby of mine, something I'm perfecting in preparation of hanging up my champion's mantle someday. And the funny thing is, the more killing I do, the more of a killing I make. You have to have the goods to make the goods, I suppose. Anyhow, I'm always happy to show off my wares, should you have the hankering.
Well, aren't you a sweetheart? Thank you for the hankering. You seem like you have a lot of garbage right now, though. Alright, duelists. I'm a duelist.
Do you know where the duelist tradition came from, Exile? The Ezamites. Early on, those Western potato munchers worked out that war was a pretty bloody stupid idea, at least for the wholesale slaughter side of it. So they fashioned themselves a tradition of championship. Here's how an Ezamite battle would go. Both sides get dressed up in their fiercest and finest war garb. They'd all prance about, banging drums and flinging curses at each other. Then when everyone was het up enough, a few chosen lads or lasses would step forward and fight it out. To the death, usually. The point of it all? My champions win, and I get to have that fish-filled estuary on my border. Your champions win, and I hand over a few hundred cows. Deal done, and most of us get to go home. The Eternals pinched the idea from the Ezamites, and the Oriathans pinched the idea from the Eternals.
That does sound like a pretty good idea instead of, you know, the whole war thing, right? I think that's pretty cool. Have some duelists. That's awesome. I like it. So what do you think of Tora?
As fine as she is feral. That's Tora. Nice to watch from afar. Up close, I'm not a fan of claw marks on my ass.
Why would they be on your, Tora's a little freak, isn't it? Okay, Katarina.
Sometime soon, I'm going to teach Katarina the definition of rest in peace.
But can you really? I don't know.
The Karui have spent centuries perfecting the art of war, and Haku is one of their finest artists.
Alright. So, let's see. I don't think I grabbed the... Let's see. Okay, I did grab the waypoint to the marketplace. I was about to say, I'm not sure if I actually grabbed the waypoint here, but thank goodness I did. So, well, not that it matters. I guess the catacombs is like literally right there. So, let's continue looking around the marketplace, see if I can get to the next area. So, gosh, I really like this, like, new, so that was the catacombs, so there's no more, like, warehouse or anything, I take it? Gosh, if this is really how Act 3 is, I am just tickled pink, I really am. This is wonderful. This is much, 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 much better than it was, like... I would get, like, I got to the point where I honestly just didn't like recording Act 3 because I spent so much time wandering around like a complete dip, you know? I have no clue where I'm going. I still have no clue where I'm going, and I'm still a complete dip, don't misunderstand me, but I at least felt less flustered, or I feel less flustered running around here now. Oh my gosh, I already found the way out of here? I'm already in the battlefront? Oh my gosh, I love the new and improved Act 3. GGG, you're lovely, you're divine. Seriously, you guys know how to make a game. Why did I spend so many years playing Diablo and all this other stuff? I know I love to trash talk Diablo. I don't mean to. I mean, Diablo is not a bad game. I spent several hours on it. I mean, I had my fun with it. I like to kind of rag on it. I know I really shouldn't, you know, there's no reason to, but I really like PoE, you know. Why is it that, I mean, I realize that there's other ARPGs too, but these seem like the two bigger ones. I mean, I know that Torchlight was popular for a little while, and that there's a few others, but it really seems down to these two as far as the ones that I hear people talking about and stuff. It's Diablo or this one. And, yeah, you know, I guess there's always got to be, like, one, like, someone's always got to, like, represent one of them, you know, like iPhone or Android, right? It's like, people like to pit two things against one another. Why is that? I guess we all kind of do it, though, don't we? Alright, Mirror Neglected Cellar of Venom. They reflect elemental damage and poison on hit. Well, good thing I don't. I think I do, like, what, 9 elemental damage? I think I might be able to survive, what, like 9 damage? Like, friggin', I think I'm gonna be okay. I don't even think it'd be that much. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay in here. I'm not worried. I feel like there's like, am I really lucky, or has there been like a lot of these side areas? I feel like there's been like a lot of side areas. Ooh, I'm not really feeling those blue slots, but I am feeling a 4-slot pair of boots, though. Dex, armor and evasion, max life, rarity of items. I guess it's somehow still better than what I have. I'll have to change the colors on it here. In fact, can I do that now? Yeah, actually I did. Okay, sure. Leap slam and faster attacks and nothing else. So, I mean, it's not much better, but it is better. I get movement speed and 9 life. Oh, solo self found. You're so funny. This might be okay too. Evasion rating, 6 life. Reflex damage. Fire resist. Alright, let's go. I wasn't falling asleep. What are you talking about? I'm sure I'll get some better stuff soon going through Act 3 and 4. Ooh, this is an interesting looking lady. Too bad she died really fast. That might be okay. I don't know about upgrading a blue item, though. That might be like a waste of... But it's got 4 slots and 12 fire resistance. Kind of tempted to, but eh. Alright, Vol letter. Our queen has demanded we look into the gems for our salvation. We see ourselves reflected in those facets twisted beyond recognition. The price of wanting to use blood magic, I guess. Vol Haste. Ooh. I think I would much rather have that than Vol Grace. I've never even Here's the one and only time I'll probably ever use Vol Grace. Derp derp derp. Alright, Vol Haste I think would actually not be too awful. It's just a matter of remembering that I have it. I have a good knack for not using my Vol gems because I haven't really had a character that really necessitated the use of Vol gems too much. So, and you know, since they're basically like, you know, they've got charges or whatever, so they're basically really long cooldown type gems that are just, you know, you don't always necessarily have them up, I guess is what I'm trying to say, so it feels a little weird trying to use them properly, I guess. I mean, I don't know, I guess it seems like I'm getting a charge of it pretty fast. Okay, there's the Solaris Temple. I thought it was like over here. Is there a waypoint here? Like, this is all so, like, I'm a little confused because of everything being, like, so different now. I really don't think I've ever seen the Solaris Temple on that side. That seems really strange to me. Like, I honestly kind of want to re-roll this place and see if it's in the same spot. Alright, we got, I can never tell if they're like magic monsters or... Okay, it was a Harbinger, derp. I was like, is this a... Yeah, it was a Harbinger. Alright. Chaos shards, all sorts of goodies. Alright. Gonna keep looking around here for a waypoint. Looks like there's something for me to look at over here. Oh, look, the blackguards are fighting their ribbons over here. That was kind of funny. Alright, grabbing those. And let's keep hopping around over here. Here we've got some ancient graffiti. Ooh, I can't. Can I? There we go. That's how we do it.
The shadow whispers and simpers at the Monkey King's feet. When the Monkey King puts his back to the sun, it is the shadow that leads the way.
Alright, here we go. The Blackguard chest. Here's our ribbon spool that we're going to bring to a certain lady later on. And, okay, here, the bridge is blocked. I must find another way. Alright, so I think I have everything I need from here. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and stop for the day. And next time, I'm going to see if the Solaris Temple ends up somewhere else, because it seems like that was in a really strange spot. So, yeah, next time I'm going to head into the Solaris Temple and see how far through Act 3 I can get. I'm not sure if I'll be able to beat it, I doubt it, but I'm getting there slowly, guys. I'm sure I'll be able to see the new content soon. Thank you guys so much for watching me play Path of Exile today. I really appreciate you guys. I'll see you all next time, and I'll probably get Cyclone too, so I can finally do my build the way I envisioned it. I'm so excited. Anyways, thanks again, and bye for now.